Call will be recorded. This call will be recorded. Guys, if you yourself was thank you. What's up, everyone? Guys, welcome to this call. This call is going to be going over how to set goals and how to actually manifest the results. Because here's what I noticed. A lot of people, they are setting their goals. They are writing down their goals. They are taking action. But for some reason, they're just not getting the results they want. And it really amazes me, and it definitely interests me to understand why that is, that people write down their goals and they take actions towards their goals, yet they don't get the results. And it's something that I've been studying, something that I've been paying attention to. So that's what this call is for, because I know a lot of you guys are out there. There may be some of you that are stuck right now. Maybe you don't know what action to take. Maybe you're second guessing yourself. Maybe you do know what to take. Maybe you don't even know. Okay. But at the end of the day, it starts with the first step. And the first step to setting goals and to actually manifest the results that you want, you have to know exactly what it is that you want. So if you don't know what you want, you have no shot. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I'm going to be completely honest. Can you guys drop a 1 in the chat if it's cool if I'm transparent and real with you guys today? Is it cool if I'm transparent and real? Because I'm speaking from experience, guys. I was that person that was writing down my goals year after year after year, and I wasn't getting the results. I was literally, and it wasn't even this business. It was basketball, guys. And some of you guys know, some of you who saw me play basketball, some of you on my basketball team, I was that person. I was doing all that extra work. I was putting all that work in. I was writing down my goals. I was taking all the actions, but there was some type of resistance there between me and my goal. And that's what I did not realize about setting the goals. I realized that I need to write down the goals. A lot of you guys are writing down your goals, but I want you guys to understand that who said this? I think it was Brett said this. Shout out to Brett, guys. I've learned so much about myself because of Brett Kohler. Seriously, he's the one that put me on to listening to frequencies. He's the one that put me on to a lot of things coming to spirituality. And I want you to understand, whatever you want wants you more. I'm literally quoting Brett exactly. Whatever you want wants you more. But what you want also is looking at you and telling you not to want it so bad, because you wanting it and you needing it is causing resistance between you and your goal. Energy flows where there is the least amount of resistance, okay? So if you want your goal, you're writing on your goal, you need this goal to happen, you need to hit chairman, you need to quit your job. That's exactly why you're not getting it. That's exactly why you're not getting it, because when it comes to energy, there's two frequencies. There is love and there is fear, okay? And two type of emotions that block your goals from manifesting itself is lack and need. If you feel any type of lack, any type of fear, any type of need, you are blocking anything good from happening to you. You have to embody the gratitude frequency. You have to be grateful for where you are before you can get the results that you want. How can you possibly expect more to come to you if you're not grateful for what you have right now? It doesn't make any sense. So once again, know what you want. If you're not even writing goals, you have to write down your goals, but you have to know specifically what you want. Exactly. The more specific you are, the more energy goes to your goal. And what's important here is that you are grateful that is already yours. Don't say, I want this to happen, I need this to happen. You guys need to catch yourself. Your words and your thoughts and your actions are literally creating your reality. But not only the thoughts, words, and actions. A lot of people, they're saying the right things, thinking the right thoughts, but it's still not having the effect. It's the emotion and feeling you have attached to those thoughts and words and actions. So when you're saying your goals and your thoughts and your words, make sure you feel inside gratitude, not need or lack. Not fear, not lack, not need, but gratitude, because it's already yours. Everything that you want in this life is your birthright. It's your birthright. You deserve it. But guess what? You put the actions in, you're going to get what you want. A lot of people, here's what I struggled with. In the beginning, I was writing down the goals. I was learning the information. I was always listening, but I was second guessing myself. And here's another thing I want you to understand. Whatever it is that you want, know that you don't have to know how it's going to get to you. You don't have to know that. That's not for you to figure out. You don't have to know all the details. A lot of people, they don't get any results because they're not taking any action. They're just over planning, overthinking, second guessing everything they do. Guys, to manifest the results you want, You need to follow your intuition. Your intuition. The first thing that comes to your mind 9 out of 10 times is the best action for you to take. 9 out of 10 times. Don't second guess yourself. Trust yourself. Trust the process. A lot of you guys, we have all the right mentors, all the right resources. Be resourceful. One thing that gets in the way of manifesting your goals into reality is the ego. It's the ego. Whether you know it or not, guys, we all have ego. And what is the ego? We are attached to the idea of who we are, therefore giving ourselves an excuse to not become who we came here to be, to give ourselves an excuse to actually take the action. We're saying, oh, well, I can't do this because I'm like this, or I can't go talk to someone I don't know because, well, I'm just shy. Guys, I was telling myself that for the longest time. If you guys don't know, when I first started this business, I was so antisocial that I literally stayed in my room for 6 months straight. And when I say stayed in my room, I mean, I never left my house once other than to go to work. And I worked 2 blocks away. That's the only time I left my house for 6 months straight. I was literally in a shell, in a bubble, or in a cocoon, as you could say. Literally, I was blocking myself off to anything because I was overthinking. I was judging all my thoughts. I was worrying about what everyone else was thinking, not realizing that people are a direct reflection of you. People are a direct reflection of you. If you're building this business, understand that your words have little to do with what you're actually saying. It's all your body language, your tonality, and your intent. It has nothing to do with your words, guys. Your words will come through experience. But what type of intention are you bringing to each conversation? Be friendly to people. If you want to be the best trader in the world, stop wanting to be the best trader in the world and just be the best trader. Stop wanting to withdraw so bad. I need this money so bad. Guys, if you need it, you're not going to get it. That's just how it works. Because if you're needing it, you're sending out to the universe that you don't have it, therefore attracting back not having it. If that makes sense, can you drop a 333 in the chat? If you tell yourself that you need something, you're telling the universe that you don't have it, therefore attracting the fact that you're still not going to have it. Stop wanting things so bad and know that you already have it, and be grateful. 2 emotions that stop you from manifesting the results you want: lack and fear. The only thing to fear is fear itself. Because if you're not putting off the emotion of fear, there literally is nothing to fear. If the only thing you are putting out is love, what are you going to get back? Can you type in the chat? If you are sending out love, what's coming back to you? What's coming back to you? If you're sending out love, what's coming back to you? All right, are you guys with me so far? Whatever you need to happen is not going to happen as long as you feel that you need it. You're literally slowing it down so much by telling yourself that I need this, I want this. So what I want you guys to do, I want you guys to remove these words from your vocabulary completely. Remove these words. Maybe, hope, if, can't. Anyone type in the chat any more like this? Any type of uncertainty words. Guys, there is or there isn't. There's no try. There's no wish. There's no I hope so. There's no this would be nice. Oh, that I would love to make 6 figures. Oh, that would be so cool if I could quit my job. Guys, it's your decision. You either know or you don't. And it's your decision. Literally, it's your decision. Like I said, whatever you want is yours. You just have to know that it's already yours. How do you know it's already yours? You're grateful for what you have right now, and you're open to receive more abundance. It's through affirmations. A lot of people, they hear the words manifestation, affirmations. They say, oh, that's some woo-woo. It's magic. That doesn't work. Guys, it literally works, okay? And I'm telling you why it works. It's not going to come to you magically, but what happens is you need to change your self-identity. Like I said, a lot of us, what gets in our way of getting the results we want is the ego, the attachment of who we already are. The attachment of who we've been stops us from becoming the person that's going to get the results that we want. Your attachment to the idea of yourself is holding you back from becoming the greatest version of yourself. Your attachment to the idea of yourself is holding you back from becoming the person that's going to get the results. The person you are right now is not going to be the person that's going to get the results. You have to grow so much as a person through this process. You're not going to be that same person. So stop looking at what you've already done to look at what you can do in the future. That's what a lot of people have the problem. I was the same way. I was always looking at myself as I'm this shy person that I'm afraid to talk to people. And I was telling myself that. I was literally telling myself that. And that's why I was attracting those situations. I would get in public. Because even recently in the last few months, I literally just hit chairman 10 in the business. And I'm telling you still to this day, I'm just now getting out of my shell. Like I was even a P5K, barely prospecting in person. It was all online because I kept telling myself that same story. I'm shy. I'm not, I'm afraid to talk to people. I was telling myself, you guys, what do you say to yourself? It's all affirmation. Your affirmations, the words you say to yourself and the feeling you have attached to it. Remember, when you're saying these goals, you can't feel fear and you can't feel lack. You have to know that it's already yours. Once you start getting results, you'll see that the reason why you're getting the results is because you're grateful for where you are right now. I can tell you right now, if you're not grateful for what you have right now, nothing better is coming your way and nothing better will come your way. I can tell you that right now. You have to be grateful for what you have right now. Whether literally, if you guys have a roof over your head, food to eat, and water to drink, you're richer than like almost half the world just by that alone. There's so many people living in poverty, don't even know when their next meal is going to be, don't even know if they have a safe place to sleep. Like literally, you guys are so blessed to even have a smartphone and have an opportunity to make money on your phone. Be grateful for that and just understand more's coming your way, because when you have gratitude, that's what frequency you're vibrating on. And like you guys may not know, you can only attract the match to your vibrational frequency right now. The universe does not care who you were yesterday, who you were a week ago, who you were a month ago. So stop worrying about it and stop judging yourself. And who are you today? Who are you right now? Don't worry about what you did a year ago, 3 years ago. Stop worrying about that. If anyone tries to give you negative energy or set you back, remove them immediately. Remove yourself from that situation immediately. They do not serve you anymore. If someone is not encouraging you, uplifting you, motivating you, talking about bettering themselves, remove them from the equation immediately. That's one way to block yourself from manifesting the results you want, is to be around negative energy, to be around people that don't support you. Guys, it could be your friends, it could be your family, it could be the people at work. If those people are not supporting you, remove yourself immediately. Avoid those situations. Love them while you can avoid it, but understand that for you to get the results you want, you need to embrace the gratitude and love frequency. Love everything, love yourself, and therefore you can love everyone else. You can only send out to the universe, to the people around you, what you feel inside. You can't give out any energy you don't internally feel. So you have to feel inside what it is, the gratitude, the love. That's why you write the affirmations. It's not magic. But here's the thing, guys. A lot of people write the goals. They feel that they say the right words. They say the right thoughts. But like I said, they're stuck in inaction. If you're stuck in inaction, here's what you got to do. Stop judging your thoughts and just take action. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Bob Proctor literally said this. If you guys listen to Bob Proctor, can you drop a 222 in the chat? If you guys listen to Bob Proctor, can you drop a 222 in the chat? Who here watches Bob Proctor? If you don't watch Bob Proctor, I'm going to go ahead and recommend that you watch Bob Proctor. And here's what he said. He said there are 3 types of goals. And here's I'm going to call out who was it? I can't remember who it was, but someone I saw someone wrote down their goals. They said, my goal is P150 in the next 30 days, guys. And I'm just going to be real with you guys. If you want to hit P150, you can hit that in the next 3 hours. I just want to be honest with you. There's an A-type goal, there's a B-type goal, and there's a C-type goal. For you to get something you've never had, you're going to know how to do it. Because if you knew how to do it, you already would have done it, okay? If you knew how to do it already, you would have already done it. That's why you have to set C-type goals. I'm going to go over the 3 types of goals. A-type goal, you already know how to do that. That doesn't challenge you. That doesn't improve you. That does not help you grow. An A-type goal is something that is comfortable and easy to do. That's a type of goal that you should never write down. A B-type goal is something you think you can do. This is a little bit better, but still understand that for you to improve and grow, you can't already know how to do it or think you can do it. When you're setting a goal, it has to be so uncomfortable and unrealistic that it literally, there's no possible way you will reach it without growing as a person. That's a type of goal to set. A C-type goal, something you don't know how to do. If you don't know how to do, what does that force you to do? It forces you to step into the unknown. And this is what stops most people, the fear of the unknown. Because we're judging ourselves. We're judging ourselves for who we used to be, therefore limiting ourselves in the future. For you to step into that love and gratitude frequency, you have to stop judging your past, stop judging who you are, and remove the ego of who you are today and just become consciousness having an experience. You're literally having an experience of personal growth on this earth. You're coming to serve how many people in this chat, they're on earth right now and they want to serve their ultimate purpose on this earth. They come here for a reason. You guys have a mission on this earth. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have a mission on this earth and you're going to do anything to get there. Maybe you don't even know what it is yet in words, but you know you're here for a greater reason, a greater purpose. You know that it's more than just pay bills and die. You know there's something bigger for you out there. A 1 in the chat. There's something bigger out there for you guys. For you to get something bigger, you have to become something bigger. If you want more, you have to become more. Straight from Jim Rohn. If you want more, you have to become more. For you to become more, you have to unattach yourself from the idea of who you were and look into the future. Write down the goal, write down what you want, and feel what that feels like to have it. Literally close your eyes and visualize what it feels like to have completed that goal in the most specific details. For example, guys, back in June, there was maybe 200 people on my team, and I had no idea how I was going to hit chairman. And what I wrote down was, and I said to myself, I said, I'm so happy and grateful that they had announced there was going to be a leadership or a chairman retreat. Okay. And I literally visualized myself standing next to Matt Rosa, Alex Morton, Jason Brown. I visualized myself shaking their hands and saying, thank you. Before I even knew how to hit the goal, I just attached myself to the feeling of already completing it. What was the reward you're going to get when you complete the goal? And focus on that, what it feels like, and then trust your intuition to lead the way for you. Trust your intuition to lead the way for you. Feel the frequency of the goal and maintain that frequency while trusting your intuition to lead you there. If that makes sense, can we drop a 3 in the chat? Are you guys with me? Don't overthink this. Don't judge your thoughts. If you are writing down your affirmations and you are in the frequency of your goal, there's nothing you have to think about. You just trust each thought you get because it's your intuition. Your intuition comes from your subconscious mind, which is infinite intelligence. That's not something you have to consciously think about. Something Bob Proctor said, he explained the difference between the two sides of your brain. It's your conscious mind and your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind is your creative mind, your decision-making mind. This is what too many people, they try to overthink things, okay? The way to trust your subconscious mind is to program it. You are literally a programming, okay? The first 7 years of life. How many of you guys have heard this? Your first 7 years of your life is where you were programmed. That's when you get your first original belief systems. That's where you get your ego. That's when you start to attach yourself to who you think you are. And, you pretty much become a product of your environment. And, that's your programming, and then over the next, however long it's been, however old you guys are, you start to realize that you're more than what you were told you were. You're more than what you were told you were. Okay. So the way to reprogram your subconscious mind is through repetition. Okay. And this is why I take personal development so seriously, because growing up, I used to listen to the most trashiest music, the worst lyrics, swear words, bad frequencies. I was eating bad food. I was hanging around negative people. And, it's no wonder I wasn't getting the results I want, because I was in the wrong environment. Guys, Bob Proctor has said this. Your spiritual DNA is perfect. We all have the same infinite potential to grow. We're all that perfect seed with the potential, but we're in the wrong soil. You have to change your soil. Your soil has to be fertile for it to grow. You guys need to drink healthy water. You need to eat healthy foods. Whatever you feed yourself is what feeds your drive. And a lot of people, I see this all the time. You get on the calls 8 at night and you're tired, you're in bed, you're sleepy. Guys, it's only 8. I've been up since 7, 6, and I'm wide awake. I'm alert. Guys, I don't even drink coffee. I don't even take caffeine. And I'm alert the entire day. How is that? It's because of the foods I put in my body. It's because I drink healthy water. Don't sleep on this, guys. Your energy, your cells, you produce cells every 35 days. And your cells literally create themselves out of what you put in your body, okay? So understand that every food you eat, everything you do, everything you listen to has a vibrational frequency. For you to attract high-level results, you need to have high energy all the time. I see a lot of people, they'll have low energy throughout the day, and then whenever they get a call, then they're high energy. Whenever they do a webinar, then they're high energy. Guys, you need to maintain the frequency most of the day, because your default state of mind is who you are most of the time. Your default state of mind is who you are most of the time. So understand who you are. Who you are is your choice, guys. No one told you who you were. If someone else is telling you who you are, stop listening to them and listen to yourself. Stop listening to other people to tell you who you are, and listen to yourself. Because especially if you guys are still in those old environment, your old friends, your old family, guess what? Your old friends, they only know you for who you were. Your family only know you for who you were. It's hard for them to see that. Take note of this. Listen to this. It's hard for people that know you growing up to see you grow into something else, because guess what? You came from the same place as them. They're seeing you outwork them, level up. And it's hard for people. People get jealous. People get envious. But you got to understand that you came here for a reason. You guys all typing in the chat. You're here to become your greatest version. You're here to fulfill your purpose on earth. So stop worrying about what everyone else tells you and worry about what you tell yourself. The person who is more sure of themselves, who is more convinced of who they are, is going to win every time, no matter what it is. You have to have more control. This is something that, shout out to Chris, because I learned a lot about this from Chris on this call. Chris is actually on this call. And what he told me was, no matter how big you are, no matter how strong you are, if I'm in more control of my life than you are, I'm going to use your weight against you. And it works the same way mentally when you're in conversations. Most people don't know what they want. Guys, if you're that person, you have good intention and you know what you want, and you know that you can help people. You can use that not against them, but for them, because they don't know what they want. They're just going around randomly, like being programmed by whatever environment they're in. Guys, if you're in control of yourself, you can help other people become in control of themselves. Most people have not. If you guys have no one on your team, you guys got to understand that people come to you it's like you have to become a light and a magnet. Stop wanting and needing people to join, and just know who you are, know what you have, and then just approach people with that knowing and feeling inside of you. Knowing that, yeah, like you just have to vibrate on that frequency. The fact that I have what I need and I can help anyone that I come in contact with. That's just how it works. If you come in contact with me, if you cross paths with me, it's for a reason. There's no coincidence with anyone you meet. No coincidence at all. If someone walks right in front of you, I would just say hello, be friendly, guys, just smile. Here's another thing. Here's one more thing I'm going to say. I don't want to keep this call too long. It is afternoon. I want to get you guys right into taking action. But here's another thing. For you to get the goals and manifest the results you want, the main thing what you guys can do to really raise your frequency is just smile and enjoy the process. Just smile. Stop worrying so much. Stop needing for you to hit the goal. Guys, like I said before, I'm going to say this again. If you need to hit your goal, you're probably not going to hit it, and it's going to take a long time to hit it. But if you know you are in the process and you're enjoying it because you already self-identify as that person with that result, you're just going to enjoy the process knowing who you are. That's what's going to get you. Guys, it's the same thing with anything. If you want to make money, you need to make money, you're really blocking yourself from making money. But if you focus on the impact, the money's just naturally going to come. So if you want to make money, focus on the impact, focus on what you're giving out. That's when the money's going to come. Focus on what you can control and enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Guys, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. When I started this business, I was in college playing video games, hanging around, smoking, doing nothing productive. Okay. I was doing nothing productive at all. I was just wasting time. I realized that I was meant for something more. And even though I started off slow, guys, it took me, I was literally 5 months in and I was P150, okay? I'm Chairman 10, and it took me 6 months to hit P600, 7 months. So for those of you, if you're not even 7 months in yet, guys, don't stress. Don't think that you have to this has to happen in a year. Guys, if it took Gustavo, I don't know how long, 3 years, whatever it is, to hit chairman, if your goal is to hit chairman, guys, it can take you 5 years. It can take you 10. But the thing is, like I said, the things that I just told you, that's what's going to make it happen faster. Not you wanting it to happen faster, but you knowing you already have it. You already are that person. It's not wanting or needing it to happen. You wanting and needing it is causing resistance. Energy flows where there is least resistance. If you want the energy of the person that hits the goal to flow through you, you have to have no resistance. You just have to be grateful knowing that you already are that person. You already are that person. And don't listen to anyone else. Remove those words, want, I hope. Here's an example. And, you know, this is something you can catch yourself. If you're around people, you guys hold each other accountable to this. Saying like, damn, I wish I would have done this, or damn, I shouldn't have done that. Well, things like that, just, you don't have to say that out loud. Just correct yourself in your mind and move forward. Because the thing is, you can only, don't judge the past, just control what you can. And that's the present moment. That's the right now. Like I said, the universe doesn't care who you were yesterday, an hour ago, a week ago, a year ago. It doesn't matter at all. The only thing that matters is right now, the energy you're putting into the present moment. Remove the distractions and do whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes. And what I can tell you guys, when I really made that decision of exactly what I wanted, when I made the decision, the exact goal I wanted, how I knew actions to take, followed my intuition. If you don't know exactly what you want, your mind's going to wander in different directions. You're going to get distracted because you have different ideas. You're changing your mind. You're not focused. Okay. It doesn't matter what your goal is. Just make a decision and go straight at it. Anything that's not aligned with your goal, you will immediately recognize it because you know what your goal is. So go straight at your goal. Go straight at your goal with the feeling of already completing it. You have to close your eyes and visualize what it feels like, what it looks like, what it smells like, what it tastes like. The most specific details, that's what's going to get you the results you want, because you're vibrating on that frequency.
Be the other. Flip them around. Yeah. And then.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and promote the next call, guys. For everyone that's on this call, thank you so much for actually hopping on the call. My Instagram is on here. I would love to get connected with you. My Instagram is on the Zoom. You guys can find this video will be recorded and it will be uploaded on YouTube. My YouTube is Infinite Abundance 777. You can catch the recording there. If you took notes, take action as soon as possible. Here's one last thing I'm going to end you on. Whenever you get an inspired thought, take action immediately. For you to get the results you want, you have to minimize the gap between you thinking of an idea and you taking action on the idea. Because the feeling you have when you get the idea is the feeling you need to maintain throughout the process, throughout the actions. And the way you maintain that is by taking action immediately and trusting the present moment. So appreciate everyone for hopping on the call, guys. Stay blessed. Have a great afternoon. Spend some time with your family. Get some work in. Focus on your goals, guys, and love and enjoy the process. Peace.